Okay, so hello guys. I'm going to show you right here how to do a pH experiment at home with at home ingredients. So here we have water, here we have a sample of vinegar and a sample of baking soda. Here are our sample bowls, which we're going to use for the experiment. And here we have some red cabbage juice, which we already cut and boiled to save some time for the video. So we already have the cabbage juice right here. And here are another 3 bowls for our experiment. Okay, so the first thing we want to do that we already did, as I said, is that we want to cut the cabbage and then boil it to have this result, which is the cabbage juice. And then we're going to start with the experiment to see how the vinegar, the water, and the baking soda, which one's more acidic and which one's more basic, except in water, which we know is already neutral. And we're going to experiment right now. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to add 10 spoons of vinegar into the first bowl. Adding them right now. Like I said, it's 10 spoons, so we got like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 spoon from bowl number 1, and we're gonna add it to bowl number 2, and we're gonna add 9 spoons of water. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're doing this in order to make every sample bowl 10 times less acidic. So we're gonna keep on. So same thing, same process for bowl number 3. One scoop for bowl number 2 and 9 more spoons of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, I missed one there, but that doesn't matter. So, my bad. So same thing. We're gonna add 1 scoop of number 3. We put in number 4. And same process, 9 scoops of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally 9. Last bowl with the vinegar. Same thing, same process. 1 scoop of bowl number 4. And 9 scoops of water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we're already done with the vinegar setup. So now we're gonna do the baking soda setup, which is basically the same process. We're gonna put, well, let's stir up the baking soda a little bit so you can see the actual solution of baking soda. And so then, after that, give me a quick second just to set this right up correctly. Which is, so we're gonna, now, okay, I'm sorry about that. So now we're gonna put the baking soda on the bowls to make them for some more samples. So we're gonna put, so same process. So I'm gonna put 1 scoop of baking soda, and then let's stir a little bit more because it's a little bit cloudy. So let's just stir a little bit. Stir. So I already put in 1 scoop of baking soda. So we're gonna put 9 more. So we want to have 10 scoops of baking soda. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And then we're gonna do the same process we did with the vinegar. So we're gonna add 1 scoop of the baking soda sample to bowl number B. Bowl letter B. We're gonna add 9 scoops of water. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And finally for bowl C, same thing. We're gonna put 1 scoop of bowl B in bowl C and 9 scoops of water. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the actual experiment, which basically we're gonna put the cabbage juice in each of the bowls to see how they differ from each other. So we're gonna start. We're gonna put 1 scoop, and we're gonna put into each bowl. So let's put 2 scoops to see the actual color of each sample. So we can see the change of color in each bowls. So as we can see the results, it's going from most acidic to the less acidic, so basically the most basic. So okay, so as we can see, the bowl number 1, which is the most acidic one, has the most pink color. It's clear. So and as it keeps going, a little bit blue. So we got like a little bit yellow, purple right here, and some blue right here. So this one will be the most basic bowl out of these 5, and this will be the most acidic. And now we're gonna do the same thing with the baking soda bowls. So we'll put 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay. So as we can see, since the baking soda is basic, there's not that much difference between each of these colors, but the difference is clear in the vinegar setup. So now we're gonna compare it to the actual samples that we use, which is the water, the vinegar, and the baking soda. So in other words, the water, which is neutral, should be in a neutral color. The vinegar, since it's the most basic solution we have in the table, should be the most pink one, and the baking soda should be the most blue or purple-ish. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Water. So like I said, it's neutral, so it's a little bit blue. Then with vinegar, as you can see, it turns pink since it's acidic. And so if our conclusions are correct, baking soda should be in a color like bluish. Okay, so those are the results. As we can see, water, it's neutral, has like a little bit blue color. It's not that big difference because it's neutral, so it's not that big. Then vinegar, we have a color pink since it's acidic. So in order to compare the results better, we can put it this way. Going for the most acidic, which is the pure vinegar, going for bowl 1 to bowl 5, from most acidic to most basic. And the most basic would be obviously the bowl number A, since it's the one that has less baking soda. So now what we're gonna do is to see how they neutralize each other, an acid and a base. So we have the baking soda and the vinegar, and so if we combine them, okay, there are some bubbles, that's totally fine. We can see there's like a little violet or fuchsia color, it's a little bit purple, so it's basically a little bit similar to bowl number 4. So we see they neutralize each other. since vinegar is acidic and baking soda is basic, what they do when we combine them together is that they basically neutralize each other. That's the whole process of it. So same thing again. Here's the most acidic, which is the bowl number 1 with vinegar, and going to the most basic, which is the bowl number 8 with baking soda. And that was the experiment for today. Thank you guys. That's it.